Hey and welcome, I'm Hammeh and we are jumping into Overwatch Archives. It has gone surprisingly live for 2020. Some cool new stuff in this one actually, so I'm going to really quickly run through what's new and we're going to have a quick look at challenge missions. You can play games to get limited edition stuff with all of the Overwatch challenges you know and love. Now don't forget, of course, that there is no new playable thing like Retribution, like Uprising this year. Blizzard had mentioned at BlizzCon that they're going to be focusing on Overwatch 2 development, but there are some cool new skins, and there's actually something that they've snuck in here. So they've said, oh, we're not doing anything new, but there is something new here. You can do Archives missions with special modifications that increase the challenge. So in the teaser for this event, they've said things like far away enemies are invincible. So they're kind of like modifiers that you play the game with that make it sort of feel different in different ways. A sneak peek, I think, these modifiers of things that maybe will turn up in Overwatch 2's co-op. Have you had a look at that? So I think it'd be somewhat rude not to quickly cash in the freebie. Legendary in the freebie, and the legendary is one of the new skins. So hey, I guess that's where we're starting. Workout Zarya getting stuck in with that, yes. Fabulously neon workout outfit. But from the little teaser on Twitter, if you haven't seen it, well, we're going to go straight into Workout Zarya, of course. Let's see what's new. The spoils. Hey, there's some cool new loot there as well. I think we're getting some new stuffs.
Do you trust me?
Look, it's Junkrat in the crown jewels. There's a bit of lore in that. That's the crown jewels caper as well. Oh, cool. Right, well, that's all new archive stuff then. We've had 3 spoilers straight away. I do apologise, but let's go into the fabulous what's new thing. I'm going to go for a record and see how fast we can be through this in an appreciative way. May's bear skin. This is one of the earnable ones. She's got some bears on the cuffs and looking fabulously pinky, says Hammeh with his dubious colour perception. Loving that. Bear motifs on the gun. Not disappointed with that either. Splendiferous, that's an earnable skin. Holy Symmetra skin, wow, paint covered, which is really awesome. Like the paint throwing celebration, pretty splendid. That's really cool. Like Symmetra fans, Symmetra players such as myself, going to be getting stuck into a bit of that. I don't doubt. And this is another one of the earnable skins as well. I believe this is week 1. In terms of the earnables, you then get Torbjorn for week 2. Holy, of course, festival-wise, is the bonfire being lit in March, and so there you go. It's topical, Festival of Colours, and I believe it's Hindu in origin, and it's what's it? I think it's like sort of getting rid of demons, of new beginnings. And you're lighting a bonfire, cleansing, burning away all the bad and evil, and then the Festival of Colours, because throwing colours at each other. Blue for Krishna, green for rebirth and new beginnings, red marriage, perhaps matrimony or fertility, and yellow for auspicious occasions. So there you go, a bunch of throwing colours at each other, private celebrations afterwards. The sort of celebration of the religious element. So there you go. That's Symmetra in all of her glory there for Holy. Loving that. Rust-clad Torbjorn. A wee bit rusty there. So I'm just going to have a quick look at the weaponry. Paint-coloured weapon. Sorry, I've got the golden weapon, which I should have turned off. But you get your paint-coloured weapon, paint-coloured turret. Fan of that too. And of course, a paint-themed golden teleporter. Take away the gold as well. Cool. Loving that. Rusty Torb, looking a little bit rusty. Like Overwatch is sort of different colour sort of variants and palettes. I do enjoy these. A rusty turret as well. So there you go. Chilled Rusty Torb. And of course Bear, I think, is week 3. Alright, I love this. This has got some Ana lore. During the Omnic Crisis, the Egyptian military outfitted their elite snipers, including Ana, with cybernetic ocular implants, greatly improving their efficiency in the defence of their country. There you go. Egypt was often outnumbered, always outgunned. Look at that rifle. Obviously, I've got a golden Ana rifle. Just look at the camo, the shoulders. Look at the shoulders. This is a brilliant skin. There we go. Oh, look at that rifle. That is a mean-looking sniper rifle. Elite Egyptian snipers. So there you go. We get another Ana skin. So we've got Captain Amari, which is younger Ana, and then we've got this is like young Ana, sort of younger Ana skin before Overwatch. That is like phenomenal. Loving Sniper Amari. That's on the list for me to pick up. Junkrat lore. After escaping from the Australian outback, Junkrat and Roadhog went on an international crime spree, earning them great notoriety across the world, and they're up to them. But I've no job too big, no school too small, nothing we don't know, but loving the Junkrat. I've just stolen the Crown Jewels skin, and yep, I'm looking fabulous. Although, you know, I doubt he made that modification that fast, but very, very cool. King Jameson. And one of his voice lines with Roadhog talks about him being King Jameson Fawkes, Esquire. Big fan of that. Wow, it's Blingrat. This is what this is going to be known. This is Blingrat. Look at this. Junkrat. Fancy. Fancy with his Diamante. Maybe, you know, maybe Swarovski studded. Other brands of crystal are, of course, available. Weaponry. You said I was going to be fast, but these skins are phenomenal. And of course, a Diamante crystalline and encrusted mine as well. And, you know, just a bunch of swag all wrapped together. It's going to blow up. And of course, a Pachimori in there as well, just for good times. That tyre looks very, very hyperactive. Aviator Pharah. This is like casual Pharah. I believe the artist was Mononori Rogue. I'm sorry if I've got that wrong. It's off the top of the head or thereabouts. There have been several casual Pharah concepts for so many time, including like Aviator Pharah and things like that. So I'm not saying this is a rip-off of it or anything like that, but there have been. That's the most famous community art example that I can remember. That is a phenomenal skin. Look at Aviator Pharah, very, very cool. Loads of people have always loved drawing Pharah in sort of her leather jacket and, you know, aviator jacket and the aviators and things like that. So very stylish, very awesome. I think this is going to be for Pharah fans and otherwise insta favourite. Interesting logo there. You know, I wonder if this is Pharah's military days, perhaps the military days pre-Helix. That could certainly work. This could be Pharah's Egyptian military service times. Obviously, she didn't have the Raptora suit at that point, but very awesome. And of course, the jeans common in a lot of our art as well, with the jeans and jacket combo. That's a crowd pleaser. Loads of people are going to love that as a very cool skin. Very awesome dog tags as well. After the Australian government displaced Mako and other residents from their homes, they turned to violent rebellion, forming the Australian Liberation Front. A little bit of a crossover from Roadhog lore there, but maybe this is Roadhog in his militia. There you go. So this is him in the militia, as they were sort of fighting their rogue action against the Omnics, who had been given the land around the Australian Omnium. The Australian government in law settled that after the war. So that's pretty cool. Kind of enjoying that. Pretty cool skin as well. Very, very nice. So yeah, we've got a good, as the tradition with archives, we've got a good bit of lore. And then maybe Zarya when she's working out for the Olympics in her training days. So fan of this too. Got to look at the weapons. Can't forget those. Little laser sight there. You need a laser sight. A laser sight for your scrap gun. And Hog's Huff juice as well. This is so good. Cat. Listen to the purr! It's how annoyed the cat is that I love. Like, cat is happy. Cat is not happy to be lifted up. Cat is happy to see Brig. They've gone straight for the crowd pleasers with this year's archives. Okay, that's a must-have. The spoils, yeah, we saw that as well. This is obviously my Warlock Ash. Bob with all the loots. Ash is happy with the gold coin. Everyone's good. Nice. Reaper just having a good cackle. Yep, always good as well. My American Reaper. Postulating. Well, of course, Sigma has always got to have... Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's exactly a Sigma like him in his Origin trailer, where he's reading on the boards. Reading and writing on the boards and working things out, albeit trying to work things out. Oh, look, it's got the equations as well. That is a phenomenal victory pose. Look at Sigma. He's having a good time there, isn't he? He's like, Look at him. He's just happy, levitating his markers, exactly like his Origin trailer. Very cool victory pose.
It never gets fast enough for me.
That's enough out of you.
Hard work pays off.
That's ripping off Torb there, like daughter, like dad.
Such potential. Wasted.
Ryuichimonji strikes.
It's the name of his sword, in case you didn't know.
That went against my better nature.
Empathy module not responding.
Extraordinary claims. Reality. Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Reality is rarely what it seems. The results are inconclusive. Show some respect.
I like the grumpy old people lines Soldier Ana and that have. Ana in a ghillie suit. Yep, so cool. There you go, Sniper Amori. Loving that. Getting the lore sprays in Archives. Crown Jewels to go with Junkrat as well. Bear Hug, May just hugging bear version of Snowball. Bless. In the zone. I love it. It's just Top Gun Pharah, isn't it? It's highway to the danger zone straight away. Wow. Just, yeah, someone's having fun. Alf. Roadhog of the Outback, man. Australian Liberation Front, of course. That's Alf. There we go. Observations. This is Sigma in his observation, yet still being able to ponder a few things and work them out. But Sigma being watched, he's bouncing this ball off the wall, this orb off the wall or whatever. That's just a total takeoff of The Great Escape, when the ball's being bounced off the wall in isolation. Steve McQueen, that's what I'm looking for. We've got Great Escape action there. Some Holy from Symmetra, just throwing away on the paints and having a good time. Torb Indigestion, not very happy there. Rusty. Zarya checking out her pulse in the middle of her workout with all the gadgets. Strike Team. Love it. Chibi Strike Team. Aggressive Reinhardt. Blood Moon Rising. There we go. That's Genji. Carry. Talon Grunts getting away. Deadeye Strike. McCree. Detonated. Oh, a sad detonator. Feeling invincible. A little bit of a flex. Which way to the breach? And then competitive 6v6 elimination. So we get some Dorado sprays as well. And finally, 2 highlight intros. Ooh, look at Sigma being happy that it all works out. Sigma's like, I've solved it! The look in his face. I love the expression in the animations. Awesome. Sombra gets a new highlight entry. Translocator. Oh, Sombra gets a superhero landing, look. Look. Sombra's so chuffed with her superhero landing. Full squat. Loving it. So there we have it. We have all of the new Guinness. I think maybe if we just to finish off, have a quick little look at maybe new achievements and see what there is. It's always the things that are very easy to occasionally miss. New achievements. Special achievements. Got anything special here? Capture the flag, modern cause. You can see that I've been a bit negligent on my achievement earning. I thought maybe they'd have some new achievements for the modifiers. Right, I'll have to have a look for those. Do pardon me if they are any. So, what do you think of the new event stuff? Do let me know in the comments. I think they've really knocked out the park with some skins and stuff this year, and I'm interested to play the new modes and see what those modifiers do. I think that might be a little heads up for Overwatch 2. If you like this video, throw a like, subscribe, comment with how you're finding this event. It's come early. What do you think of all of the new stuff? I do have a video on Michael Chu leaving Blizzard and the lore and implications of that. It's about half hour long, 20 minutes, half hour long. So I may release that after this video. I might release it tomorrow. Keep an eye out for that. Sorry, Damon, not right now. Do check out all of my other videos. I'm actually going to be in the pilot month of videos with a bunch of new stuff coming up. So check out the playlists here as well as all of my Overwatch lore, voice lines and interaction videos and everything Overwatch lore and story. So keep an eye out for my Michael Chu, the Future of Overwatch lore video coming out either tonight or tomorrow. And a bunch of new stuff soon in the playlist here too. Cheers for tuning in. I've been Hammeh. Take it easy.